Okay, now, motion curves. Okay, remember the formula for? Okay. For the graph. Then, areas. And centroid. Now, for the graph, under a rectangle.
Good afternoon, Miss.
This one is your x bar, the height, the base, y-axis, x-axis. The formula for the area of the rectangle, of course, that is base multiplied by the height. While for the centroid, that is equal to base over 2. Okay. For the triangle, your right triangle, you have the base, the height, and this one is the centroid, x bar. Okay, for the area, you have 1/2 base times height. While for the centroid, that is equal to b base over 3. Kung galing sa likod, papunta dito sa centroid nyo, that is b over 3. Pero kapag nasa harap galing, 2/3. Then, for the for the curve, second, this one is second degree. Yung nakaslant, okay, you have the base, the height, and again for the centroid, x bar. Okay, for the area, you have base times height over 3. Kapag second degree tas x bar is equal to b over 4. For the third degree, mas slant siya, you have third degree. X bar, height, base, formula, area is equal to base times height over 4. For the centroid, that is equal to b over 5. Yun yung mga formulas na kailangan natin. Okay, a car accelerates from initial velocity of 10 meters per second. The acceleration is increasing uniformly from 0 to 8 meters per second squared in 6 seconds. During the next 2 seconds, the car decelerates at a constant rate of 2 meters per second squared. Which of the following most nearly gives the velocity after 8 seconds? Next question, which of the following most nearly gives the distance traveled after 6 seconds? And then the last questions, which is the following, which of the following most nearly gives the total distance traveled after 8 seconds? Okay, kasi kailangan po masosolve nyo siya based sa graph. Okay, a car accelerate, kailangan muna natin ng velocity, area, acceleration diagram. Acceleration diagram. First, we have the velocity diagram. And then, ang una natin sabi, a car accelerate from an initial velocity of 10 meter per second. Ibig sabihin, sa acceleration diagram, para dito sa baba yung velocity diagram. Eto daw, there you have yung velocity 1 natin is equal to 10 meter per second. Tapos, a car accelerate from initial velocity of 10 meter per second. The acceleration is increasing uniformly from 0 to 8 meter per second squared. Ibig sabihin yung acceleration natin nag-start from 0 to 8. Di kung 0 to 8, 0 to 8, this one is 0. Tapos, acceleration, 8 meter per second squared. 8 meter per second squared. Then, magbe-base tayo kasi doon sa figure. 8 meter per second squared galing from 0 to 8 meter per second squared. And then, in 6 seconds. Ibig sabihin, this time, 6 seconds yan. Then, during the next 2 seconds, yung during the next 2 seconds, ito ay T1, T2, 2 seconds. And then 2 seconds, the car decelerate at a constant rate of 2 meter per second squared. Ibig sabihin, bumaba siya kasi negative, di ba? Ibig sabihin, nandito. 2 meter per second squared. Ito yung acceleration now, or the deceleration is equal to 2 meter per second squared negative deceleration. 2 meter per second squared negative. Then, ito yung figure natin, ha? Ito na, for the acceleration diagram. Tatandaan nyo, kapag rectangle ang unang figure, ang susunod na figure niya nasa ilalim ay triangle. Pero kapag triangle ang nag-start, start dito, katulad dito, triangle, ang magiging sunod na figure ng velocity ay second degree. Yan ang tatandaan, na second degree kasi triangle to. Pagdating dito sa rectangle, magiging triangle na siya. Tandaan na, galing sa triangle, ang magiging figure ng velocity is second degree. Ito na yung figure ng acceleration diagram natin. Now, for the velocity, sabi ay 10 meter per seconds. O ano magiging formula, anong pwedeng maging formula ng velocity natin? Di ba, sabi natin, meron daw yung V1 natin ay 10 meter per second. Therefore, ang hahanapin natin yung V3 kasi V1, tapos may V2 dito, tapos V3 ang hinahanap natin. Ang tanong ay, which of the following most nearly gives the velocity after 8 seconds? Kung after 8 seconds, di ba yung total time natin 8 seconds? Ibig sabihin ng hinahanap natin is the final velocity. Una muna, you have your V3, which is equal to V1, kasi pataas siya, di positive. Ito nasa uppercase din, plus B2. Anong magiging sign ng para sa V3 since bumaba to? Plus or minus? Carla? Kasi negative, di ba? Negative 2 meter per second squared. Therefore, minus, di ba? Minus yan. Okay, minus yung ating velocity na para sa velocity at acceleration of, which is equal to -2 meter per second squared. Okay, V3 is equal to, you have 10 meter per second plus, what would be the velocity? Anong formula ng area natin dito? 1/2 base times height, di ba? Base times height. You have, ang height natin ay 8, tapos ang ano ay 6. Kaya 8 times 6. Gets nyo? Bakit 8 times 6? Ang height natin ay 8. Ang base natin ay 6. Minus, ano mangyayari dito? Since ito ay rectangle, ano magiging area? 2 at saka 2. Hindi siya rectangle, square nga actually eh. Di ba? Kasi both sides are the same. Tama? 2 times 2. Ito. 2 ang base, 2 ang height, di ba? Okay, what would be the value of your V3? Uy, sagot naman kayo. Calculator. Rendel, ano sagot? Okay, Rendel, what is the final answer? Okay, what is the final answer? 10 plus 8 times 6 over 2.
30 po.
30? Pares tayo 30, ano?
Opo.
Therefore, D3 is 30 meter per second. Yan. Okay, which of the following most nearly gives the velocity after 8 seconds? V3 at 30 meter per second. O, ngayon, number 2. Yung next number nating hinahanap, ito yung para sa first na hinahanap. Yung second, which of the following most nearly gives the distance traveled after 6 seconds? O ang hinahanap na is yung distance, S1. Okay. Distance traveled after 6 seconds. Ito yung S1 natin. Okay, your S1 is equal to, ano magiging figure ko? Wait, tapusin ko to. Figure muna. 10 meter per second. Tapos, ang mangyayari, ano ang V2 natin? Carla, 8 times 6 over 2 is what? Para makuha kong value nito.
24 po.
24. Ito ay, dapat ito ay, this one is V2 na 24 meter per second. Tapos plus 10, di ba? 10 meter, kaya yung buo 34. Tapos, since ito ay square, therefore magiging triangle siya. Ang value nito, V3, ay equal 34 to, dapat konti lang pala. V3 is 30 meter per second. Kasi yung buo is 34. 24 plus 10, 34. And this one is 30 meter per second. Now, your S1, okay, ang S1 natin, dito ang distance diagram. Distance diagram. Okay. Now, for the total distance travel after 6 seconds, ibig sabihin yan yung S1 natin. Dalawa ang combination natin dito, di ba? Isang second degree at saka isang rectangle. Di una muna kunin natin yung area nitong second degree. That is what? 24. Because of that, 24 times 6, kasi this one, your T1 is 6 seconds. T2, 2 seconds. Okay, 24 times 6 over Pag second degree, that is over 3 plus itong rectangle natin, base times height, 10 times 6. 10 times 6. What is the value of your S1? S1 is equal to S1 is equal to what?
108 po.
108 meters. Very good. Okay, now, meron na tayo di. Kung ito ay rectangle tsaka triangle, tapos ano sunod na tanong? Which of the following most nearly gives the total distance traveled after 8 seconds? Di ibig sabihin yung buong buong diagram natin, 8 seconds kasi 2 seconds to 6 at saka 2 seconds. O di magiging formula ng buo, di S3 or S2 for the total. Okay, S2 is equal to 24. Ito ulit, kasi kukumbay yung dalawa. Tapos ito, dalawa ulit. Isang triangle, isang rectangle. 24 times 6 over 3 plus 10 times 6 plus etong triangle na to. Kung ito ay 30, tapos ito ay 24, di ano natira natin? 34 plus 10 times 6. Ano mangyayari dito? Dalawa bali ito eh. Ito muna rectangle natin plus 30 times 2. Tapos plus 30 times 2 plus etong triangle 1/2 base times height 1/2 times 2 kasi ito yung 2. Tapos kung ito ay 30 tas yung buo ay 34 times 4. Okay. Pa-check nga po anong S2 natin.
$172 po.
172.
Apo.
Very good. 172 meters. Okay. Questions? Okay. For numbers 2 problem, a subway train stops at 2 stations that are 2 kilometers apart. The maximum acceleration and deceleration of the train are 2 meter per second squared and 1.6 meter per second squared respectively, and the maximum allowable speed is 20 meter per second. Which of the following gives the time to reach the maximum velocity? Which of the following
Miss,
gives the
nakita
time?
ko na po kung paano po yung sa background data.
Sige. Which of the following gives the time to travel at a constant speed of 20 meter per second? Which of the following gives the shortest possible time of travel between 2 stations? Now, graph tayo ulit. Acceleration diagram. Velocity diagram. Force distance diagram. Distance natin. Distance diagram. Velocity is distance, acceleration, velocity diagram, then distance diagram. Game. Okay. Dun tayo sa problem ulit. A subway train stop at two stations that are 2 kilometers apart. And then the maximum acceleration and deceleration of the train are 2 meter per second squared. Di mag-uumpisa tayo sa acceleration diagram. Kasi daw, the maximum acceleration and deceleration of the train is 2 meter per second squared. Ibig sabihin, acceleration niya daw ay 2 meter per second squared. Tapos, and the acceleration and deceleration, bumaba siya ng 2 meters pa rin. Kasi nag-decelerate din siya ulit. You have 2 meter per second squared. Then, and 1.6 meter per second squared. Nag-decelerate siya ng 1.6 meter per second squared. Oops. Decelerate tayo na 1.6 meter per second squared. Ibig sabihin, tapos, respectively, and the maximum allowable speed is 20 meter per second squared. Rectangle yan, ibig sabihin, ito yung time. Acceleration versus the time yan, ha? Magiging triangle na to.
Miss, nakita ko na po yung sa background.
Ano na lang, ha? V is equal to 20 meter per second. Yan, sabi kasi, respectively, and the maximum allowable speed is 20 meter per second. Ibig sabihin, maximum na yung 20 meter per second. Hanggang dyan, you have 20 meter per second. Which of the following gives the time to reach the maximum velocity? Ito magiging T1, T2, T3. Okay. Ito na yung maximum velocity niya. Ibig sabihin, dito ay titigil na siya. Okay. Tapos, hanapin muna natin yung T1 natin using this figure. You have 2 meter per second squared. Ang mangyayari dito sa ating time, ang sabi ay, which of the following? Paano formula natin na gagamitin sa T1? Dito tayo sa first figure, anong pwede natin gamitin using yung formula ng uniformly accelerated motion? Anong pwede natin gamitin? Meron kang acceleration, meron kang tawag dito, 2 meter, may base tayong parehas na 2 meters. Meron siyang acceleration tsaka distance na 2. O anong pwede gamitin? Diba may formula tayong using sa formula kapag acceleration? Diba acceleration? Anong pwedeng gamitin nating formula? Okay, therefore, we're going to use acceleration is equal to final minus initial over the time. But the initial velocity is 0. The acceleration is 2 equal to 20 over time. Time is equal to 20 over 2. Therefore, that your T1 20 over 2, therefore that is 10 seconds. Okay, number 2. Anong hinanap natin sa 2? Okay. Which of the following gives the time to travel a constant speed of 20 meter per second? Okay. Ano mangyayari? Di magkakaroon tayong time to travel. At constant speed. Constant speed. Okay. Again, ganun ang formulang gagamitin natin. Di ba may nakalagay dyan ay and 1.6 meter per second squared. Nag-decelerate siya. Therefore, gamitin natin ulit yung formula natin. Therefore, you have the acceleration of 1.6 plus T3. Kasi yun, dito tayo, T3. Hindi natin mahahanap pa yun sa T2. T3 muna, negative 1.6. Tapos ang velocity niya ay, anong velocity na sabi ay, ano daw? Kasi ito, 20 meter per second. Hanggang dito ay 20 meter per second. 20. What is the value of your T3? Anong value ng T3 natin? 20 over 1.6 is?
12.5 po.
12.5 seconds. Kung may 12.5 seconds na tayo, pwede na natin ngayong hanapin yung S1 natin kasi ito ay T1 magiging 10 seconds. Tapos ang T3 natin ay 12.5 seconds. Ang wala lang tayo ay yung T2. Wala pa to. Okay. And therefore, we're going to find for your S1. Para mahanap natin ang S1, triangle to. Therefore, we have S1 is equal to 1/2 base times height. Therefore, yung base natin ay 10. Yung height ay 20. Okay, what is the value of your S1? What is the value of your S1? Ten
100
times
po.
100 meters. Okay, therefore, you have, kung ito ay triangle, therefore this one is second degree. Hindi magkakaroon ka ng S1. Okay, therefore, your S1 is this one, yung height na yun. Then, kung may S1 na tayo, ang hinahanap. Okay, we have your S1 now. Find for S2. How do we solve for S2? S3. Ito, dito ang S3 natin. Toto, S3. Kasi sabi ay that is 2,000. Ano yan eh? 2 kilometers. Remember yung S3 natin? Given ay, nasa given na siya. Na this one is, yung S3 natin ay equivalent sa 2,000. S3. Wait lang class. S3. Remember that your S3 is equal to 2 kilometers. Therefore, that is 2,000 meters. This one is 2,000 meters. Your S3 minus S2 is equal to S3 minus S2 equal to 20, yung base natin, tas 12, 20 to times 12.5. 20 times 12.5. Yung area nitong triangle na to over 2. formula. Okay, therefore, your S3 is 2,000 minus S2 is equal to 20 times 12.5 over 2. What is the value of your S2? S2. S2. And therefore, this one is 100. 125, sure. 2,000. That's 20 times 12.5 over 2. Okay, 1,875 meters. Okay, therefore, this one is your S2. Ito ay S2. Since ito ay rectangle, di magiging triangle siya. Ayusin nyo na lang yung drawing ha. Tapos, triangle to. Triangle. Then, magiging, tapos pababa siya. Okay, therefore, kasi mas mataas itong S3. Okay, next. Di meron na tayong S2. Okay. S2 minus S1 is equal to, yung sa figure natin, yun ay 20, kasi 20 yung velocity natin, tas T1. Yung formula natin ng T. T1. Okay, so nang galing, formula ng S is equal to V bar times time. Okay, therefore, we have S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1 is 1,875 minus yung S1 natin. What is the value of your S1? 100. Okay, therefore, that is minus 100 equal to 20. T2 to T2. T2 na nga pala tayo. May T1 na tayo. 20 times T2. What is the value of your T2 now? Ano value ng T2?
$1,755 po.
88.75 seconds. Now, for number 3, shortest possible time of travel between two stations. Okay, therefore, you have T2, yung total time, that is equal to T1 plus T2 plus T3. Okay, T1 natin is T1, 10. Plus, yung T2 natin, 88.75 plus T3. T3 is 12.5. 12.5. Therefore, total time is equal to 111.25 seconds.